Students in the Spring Lake Park School District participated in a district-wide mock election, where kindergartners through 12th graders all had the chance to vote for the presidential candidate they thought was the best choice. It was a coordinated effort to teach what goes into the voting process and generate interest in good voting habits for the future. Reporter Trevor Scholl has the story.
The students of Westwood Middle School may be too young to vote.
Last name? Okay. Thank you. Last name? Meisner.
But they are never too young to learn.
In light of our presidential election, have been spending time learning about candidates, topics, issues, and then having their kids' civic duty to share their vote, which has created a lot of conversation. And then our hope is that they go home and have that conversations with their families.
The idea behind kids voting is to teach both the importance of voting and how the process works.
So we set up our polling location to mirror what would be an actual location. So they're checking in by last name. We have our student ambassadors are helping us out. So they highlight their name, they receive their ballot and pen, they're ushered into our secure location to get to vote, and then put their ballot in and receive their sticker.
The students and ambassadors are getting a real opportunity to think and create conversation about politics.
I learned that a lot of people have a lot of different opinions from watching the news like every single day and just like all the timelines and what's going on. There is definitely, in my opinion, some candidates that would be better for the job and some that wouldn't. And it's really nice because we'll just be able to see what the school actually thinks about this.
Amid an election with so much coverage and rhetoric, the idea is to keep students interested.
In all of our social studies classes, our teachers are talking about it in a way so that they understand some of the controversy, but that it's still real. No matter some of the things that are being said, they're having the chance to have that conversation and understand it, not just hear what they do on in social media. They can ask those questions and get a little bit more understanding.
Minnesota Civic Youth is a nonpartisan voter education program committed to creating lifelong voting habits in children. It gives a chance to show that politics doesn't have to be boring.
Yeah, I think it's really fun just because, I don't know, it's like my first opinion, it's my first election that I have actually thought about and have listened to.
The program also allows the student voters to think independently.
Kids might originally come with what they're hearing from home, but a lot of the activities that our teachers are doing, they're using things like isidewith.com, where the kids are being asked questions, and then when they receive that name at the end, they're actually shocked because it might be different than what they're hearing at home. So I think that's the first time where they're recognizing that they get a chance to have their own opinions and start talking about them.
The voters at Westwood may not count in this election, but the experience they learned will carry for a lifetime. For North Metro TV, Trevor Scholl reporting.
District-wide, the final tally had 60% of students voting for Hillary Clinton, while 31% voted for Donald Trump.